I'd like to offer a special thank you to the First Presbyterian Church and the founders for their vision and foresight in developing a senior living community that the area will truly be proud of for years to come, and it has been in the past. It's truly an honor to serve as the CEO of the Chateau Girardeau and follow in the footsteps of great CEOs and administrators in the past, and exciting to see Carl Wilkins and Barbara Calvin joining this event as the original two administrators and CEOs. It is very important at these significant milestones that we respect the history of the 40 years of the Chateau. We reflect on that history, and then we also use that history to understand what we are and how we continue to grow.
But I do remember when we got the contract to build the first phase of the Chateau Girardeau. And that was started in October of 1977.
Our mission is to minister to area seniors' needs as a premier provider of housing, healthcare, and wellness that reflects our Christian values. Our vision is to be a premier and progressive leader in the provision of innovative senior independent living and housing with high-quality health and wellness services.
So I was fortunate to join the board of the Chateau a couple years ago, so I'm relatively new to this organization. So I've had limited visibility in the last 40 years of success that have brought us to where we are today, but I've learned that there's a huge opportunity to grow in the future. And as an organization, this 40-year anniversary represents a great opportunity to begin to look to what the next 40 years should look like, and how do we as a board lay the foundation by making the right choices today to put this organization in a place where in 40 years from now, we can look back at an 80th year anniversary and really smile at what we've created.
Marge Loiseau, she started it. There was no funding for it in the beginning, so she actually funded it with her own money and asked for donations, but she mostly done it by herself. I mean, I'd have to start her weed eater for her, but after I got it started for her, she would go to town.
Really, Cape Girardeau is very fortunate to have a community asset such as Chateau. In the 40 years has grown tremendously, and where you've seen both kind of from the physical plant-wise as well as the services that have been provided.
What a great thing Chateau Girardeau provides is that we've had family members, my mother-in-law, and it's so great when we had to go from independent living to assisted living, or from the hospital to rehab. And all the siblings would say that live out of town, what are we going to do? How are we going to handle this? And say, it's not a problem. Chateau took care of everything. Everything's set, everything's ready to go. It's such a great relief and comfort to families for that.
Over the last 40 years, the Chateau Girardeau has continued to evolve. Some of the additions that have been included over those 40 years are the 44 estate homes, which began in the early 1990s and the addition of a rehabilitation center.
I think the biggest thing that sets us apart from other facilities here in town is the quality of care we deliver. We strive very hard to deliver good care to each one of our residents. Our care is individualized to each resident's need. Not all facilities do that, and I think that is one of the biggest things that sets us apart from other facilities here in town.
When the Eden alternative started becoming very strong, which is the concept of having more children and animals incorporated with the residents in their care, I finally got permission from the administration, and then it went to the board to get a service dog. So I went to the Humane Society, and Buddy just stood out. So Buddy came to the Chateau. It was joint partnership. I took Buddy home. He lived with me. He came to work every day for 12 years. Needless to say, Buddy was a hit. Buddy was known from the residents to the staff to the vendors out in the community. Buddy was very well known. He had big birthday parties. He opened his own presents. We had live entertainment. And to this day, people still talk about Buddy.
Over the past several years, we have been recognized through Cape County as one of the #1 choices for nursing facility here in town, which is a great honor. We have also been recognized by U.S. News and World Report as one of the top facilities here in the state of Missouri. We have also received a 5-star rating for 3 quarters over the past several years, which is very, very difficult, and so that's something we are very proud of as well. Our therapy department received the Pinnacle Award, where they received 11 Best in Class, which is very, very awesome, and we're also very proud of them as well.
We are unique. We have the great bond between family and resident, and many times I've seen residents, families have residents here. They've had grandma and grandpa, and then dad comes, and then the families will say, I will have mom no other place. There's no other place to be. Has to be Chateau.
Just would like to offer congratulations to Chateau Girardeau for 40 years and just wish you another 40 great years.
Congratulations to Chateau Girardeau, but it's not Chateau, it's the residents, the people that put their money and their trust in Chateau. It's to the staffs, for sure, that you guys make all the difference in the world, and the joy you bring, the relief you bring, that's everything. So the staff, you make Chateau Girardeau, and here's to the next 40 years.
So on this 40th anniversary of the Chateau, I'd like to take the opportunity on behalf of the Board of Directors to say thank you to the very dedicated staff and leadership team here in place at the Chateau. Without your leadership and effort on a daily basis, it would be difficult, if not impossible, to deliver the type of living experience that the residents here get to enjoy. And I know that the diligence and the skills that you bring every day to this organization are going to position it well for the next 40 years to come.
Congratulations to the Chateau on 40 years. I can't wait to see what the future holds for us. I think Chateau has a lot of growth potential, and we are going to be expanding, and it's very exciting to see what the next 40 years will hold for us.
On behalf of Pennzoil Construction, I want to congratulate the Chateau Girardeau for 40 years, and I think it's great. It's a great honor to be part of it, even in this generation, knowing that my previous ancestors were involved in the initial development of it. It's just wonderful. It's great, and I wish you many more years of success.
Congratulations to the Chateau Girardeau for 40 outstanding years. It's been exciting to watch the progress and the developments and where we are today, and can't wait to see what's going to happen in the next 40 years.